Good afternoon, everybody. It is Zechariah from Running for Heroes. Today we are here in Louisiana, in Kenner, Louisiana, joined by many first responders, many supporters, and surviving families. We're doing a 1 mile run here today in Kenner, Louisiana. We are all fallen first responders who have passed away in the state of Louisiana. We have many surviving families here. You see 7 flags are over there. They're moving around right now, but those 7 flags over there, because I ran for 7 first responders from 2018 to 2019. I didn't get a flag. So those flags will be given to them after the run. In that bus, in that Skinner police bus, also has surviving families that are going to be patrolling behind us during the run. We're also having some explorers and other runners run with us. A lot of runners, as you can see, runners here today. I'm going to do a quick prayer before the run starts. It'll be all right. So for those tuning in, we got the motors unit starting right now, leading this run. Zechariah, just wait for the motor units to get going. This will mark Zechariah's first run ever in the state of Louisiana. We decided to go live for this run today. We don't typically do that, but we felt this was a pretty special moment here. Directly behind Zechariah is going to be the Kenner Police Department bus. This bus is going to house all of the surviving families that have been honored through a 1 mile run here in Louisiana. And as you can see, many folks here in Kenner joining us today as Zechariah pays tribute to every first responder who's given the ultimate sacrifice in the state of Louisiana. Once again, everybody tuning in, Zechariah in Kenner, Louisiana today, running his first ever mile in honor of every first responder who's ever given the ultimate sacrifice in this great state of Louisiana. This marks the first mile Zechariah has ever run within the state limits of this great state. Zechariah carrying the blue-red combo flag in honor of every police officer and firefighter who's given the ultimate sacrifice. Running with Zechariah, you might notice they're a little ways away behind the Kenner Police Department bus, but there are 7 officers running with 7 flags. Those are flags that we brought with us today. There are flags that Running for Heroes provided. Each one of those flags is being used to honor one of the first responders that Zechariah ran for prior to when we started the flag mission in 2018 and 2019. We're here today to ensure that they get a flag, and it's a flag that took the mile with Zechariah. Also, way in the back is the Kenner Police Department bus. That bus is carrying the surviving families that have been honored with a 1 mile run in the past by Zechariah in this mission. And then, as you can see, many supporters here today running and joining Zechariah live in Kenner as we pay tribute to every first responder who's ever given the ultimate sacrifice here in this great state of Louisiana. We want to thank the Louisiana State Police, the Kenner Police Department, all of the different parishes and agencies that are here that help make this happen. We want to thank the state's Attorney General, who's here today as well. We also want to give our gratitude to Brazard Trucking for all of the help that they put into making this run happen. We are so appreciative of all the support and for everyone who is here today to help Zechariah honor all of our first responders that have given the ultimate sacrifice from this great state of Louisiana. Once more, those that are just now tuning in, we decided to live stream this run. We don't typically live stream. Usually we record and then upload, but we decided take the chance today. Beautiful day, connection's good. We wanted you all to be able to be here with us as Zechariah does this run live and in person. This again is the first run that Zechariah has ever done in the state of Louisiana. Zechariah carrying the blue-red combo flag in honor of all those lost from this great state in the line of duty. And as you can see, way in the background, many folks joining Zechariah in this run, many supporters. What makes this run even special is we have many of the surviving families here today joining Zechariah in this run as well. You can see the police escort as we get ready to do our U-turn that is helping with this run. What an awesome, awesome show of support for all of our fallen heroes from this great state. Zechariah now U-turning, doubling back. At this point, I'm going to go silent. I'm going to remain silent for the remaining of the run as we reflect on the lives of all of our first responders who've given the ultimate sacrifice from this great state. Our hope and prayer is that this run once again honors all of Louisiana's fallen heroes in a powerful way, and we thank every man and woman who has given their lives serving in this beautiful state of Louisiana, and for everybody that's here today to help us honor our fallen. Zechariah's concluded his run, but as he customarily does, Zechariah going to go back now and finish the run with everybody else that was here today to help honor Louisiana's fallen heroes. We're going to stay live as he completes this aspect of his run. Again, no man left behind. We're going to stay live right here as all of the remaining vehicles and units work their way around.
Went back and got them, people. That's awesome.
What a sight here.
I got chills, man.
Zechariah leading this first group of runners back. Members of the academy here that ran with Zechariah. What a beautiful sight here.
Absolutely. Easy on the left. Shuffle on the right.
Now Zechariah will once again return back. Who's ever given the ultimate sacrifice in this great state. He always does. Zechariah returning back to ensure no man, no woman, no child left behind, as everybody else continues to complete their involvement in this 1 mile run. And in just a few moments, you should be seeing the Kenner Police Department bus, which houses the survivors that are here today joining Zechariah for this run. I believe we'll be seeing the bus come around the corner any second. And then the flags. Each of these flags that you see being carried that's coming around the corner right now is for an officer that Zechariah did a mile for prior to us doing the flag mission. So any 2018 fallen officer, as well as the first few in 2019 before we started sending the flags to the families. We have officers here today that are carrying flags that we brought, and each one of these flags are going to be given to one of those families to ensure that they do get a flag. And Zechariah are going to be completing this mile with them. And then right behind this immediate patrol car here, we have the Kenner Police Department bus, which houses many of Louisiana's surviving families. Such a beautiful sight here in Kenner as we honor Kenner's fallen, Louisiana's fallen, as we welcome the survivor bus with many of our surviving families.
Great job, guys.
So you can see the bus with families in there. Those are surviving families that got to take the mile run with Zechariah. We want to thank Brizard Trucking for being here and helping make this run possible. His beautiful Blue Line truck. And now Zechariah finishing the run with the last of the runners before gathering everybody over here underneath the American flag to say a few final words.
Great job, guys. Great job.
We're going to pan over here real quick. All right.
Great job.
Zechariah is going to head to the stage to do the moment of silence and the prayer. So we're going to follow Zechariah as he leads everybody in a moment of silence and a prayer in honor of Louisiana's fallen heroes. You got it. Totally behind the mic.
Everybody come here real quick. Everybody over here for me, please. Thank you.
Let me get off me with all the bus.
Zechariah is going to be leading everybody in a moment of silence and a prayer.
We're over here for just 5 minutes.
What we're waiting for right now is have the surviving families. They're getting off the Kenner Police Department bus. Zechariah is going to lead everybody in a moment of silence and a prayer.
If we can get everybody gathered around right here in the front.
For those that are tuning in now, Zechariah getting ready to lead everybody in a moment of silence and a prayer following the conclusion of his run. All of these flags that were carried representing one of the fallen heroes that Zechariah ran for that did not receive a flag because it was prior to the flag mission.
Yes, Paul, you can come close to the middle. All up to you. Alright. Once again, thank you guys for participating in the run if you ran. Thank you for coming out here to begin with. That run was very special. I think not only the turnout, but the representation of the families, everybody running, finishing the mile. I think that was awesome. Everybody who ran the mile and finished the mile, which I know every single person that ran just did, I appreciate you joining me in this mile. I know you've already heard it once, but the run that we did today was in honor of all fallen first responders in the state of Louisiana. Some I've already done a mile for. A lot of families are also here because I've done a mile for the fallen first responder. I can see a lot of faces already. But I want to say, first of all, thank you so much for coming out, like I just said. But I want to say, if you are a Louisiana first responder as well, I hope you continue to stay safe. Thank you for what you do for your community. Thank you for once again coming out here to support fallen first responders. We're now going to go ahead and go into a moment of silence and a prayer. I know many first responders here are aware of the 21 gun salute. We're going to take 21 seconds of silence to remember all fallen first responders and their families. Following this, we will have a prayer led by me after the 21 seconds. So at this time, all of you now, please join us in this 21 seconds, followed by the prayer. Please do right now. Dear Heavenly Father, Today we ran a 1 mile run in Louisiana in honor of all fallen Louisiana first responders. God, this is the first time Running for Heroes has made their way to Louisiana. And from as we can see today, many people are here because they've lost a fallen first responder. Many people are here because they had a friend who was our first responder, who we unfortunately have had to run for with Running for Heroes. God, to all those families here, I pray you watch over them. I pray you give them your everlasting love. And especially in this Christmas season, even though it's after Christmas, it's still in the Christmas season. I pray you watch over them and give them as much comfort and healing as you can. It doesn't matter if their first responder passed away a few months ago or years ago. God, I also pray you continue to watch over your angels on earth, our first responders who serve in this great state of Louisiana, including the ones here today. I pray every single call they go to, you watch over them to the best of your ability. I pray you continue to keep them safe and guide them home at every single shift they take. In Jesus' name we pray, amen. I know we're going to be here for quite a bit, but I want to say once again, thank you for joining us in the run. This is the main reason why I was here, and I can guarantee you, to the families watching online, to the families here, this meant a lot to them. Not just me, but everybody here today, it meant a lot to them. I know they've probably seen and gone to lots of different law enforcement events and firefighter events because they've lost the first part of the line of duty, but I know every single event they continue to go to, especially a whole mile to honor their first responder. I know it means a lot, so thank you guys again for coming out. I usually am right next to the phone, so I'll just say it on here, but to everybody watching on Running for Heroes, I know it's live. Thank you for watching this mile and continuing to spread love and support in the comments. This is our final mile today, but tomorrow we're doing the 3-mile COVID salute back home. So stay tuned for that mile and pray for our first responders today as well. I hope you have a great rest of your day if you're online, and I pray God blesses you all online as well.